Okay, hi guys. Welcome to episode 14, my Let's Play series. First season, up to 14 already. Wow. Okay, what I thought we would do today, we still have quite a bit of resources from the last mining trip, but what I thought I would do is I would set about writing our mining script. So today is going to be mainly about lure and programming the turtle. What I'll do though is I'll come down here and kind of show you. It'll be easier to explain what I'm trying to do with the turtle if you can see how I mine. So this is essentially how I mine. We have a 3x3 tunnel with 1x3 shafts running off of it. So that's what we're going to program. I still need to do this right hand side. So, well, I don't actually need to be down here to program it, although I could be, just make life easier. Let's pop him here, shall we? And maybe we can do this shaft, the opposite shaft. We'll get him programmed to do a tunnel. How about that? And that way we can just set him up and he'll dig a 1x3 tunnel for us. But what I'm going to do it in such a way that we can reprogram or add to the program later on and get it to do more stuff. So I'm going to be using a lot of functions so that we can reuse different things. So we start off, let's edit. Well, let's have a look, see what we've got on the turtle first. We've got chop and fuel. So fuel, we've got 4,000 blocks. That's plenty of fuel for now. Let's edit mine. So we're going to call this script mine. Now, to start with, what I think we want to do is we want to get it to dig out one layer. So we place it down and we want to make a function called layer, I guess. Is it layer? No. Let's call it a strip because it's going to be 3x1, so it's going to be a strip. And to do that, we want to say turtle. I want to say if turtle text something in front, then turtle. Then we repeat turtle dig until the turtle can go forward. If we spell forward right, like so, and then end. So that is basically going to say if there's a block in front of you, dig it out and go forward. Actually, let's go else. Just repeat until. So that way, it's not going to try and dig if there's nothing. If there's nothing in front, it's just going to move forward. There we go. So that's the first thing. That's going to do the one block in front or move forward. And now what we want to do is we want to dig down and dig up. So if detect down, then dot dig down end, and if actually what we'll do is while turtle detects up, because there could be gravel above the turtle, so if we say while turtle can detect something above it to dig it, well actually that's while turtle detect up do, not then. Turtle dot dig up, and then we'll sleep for half a second, and that should be our strip. So we can test that by just having strip there, saving. That's going to call the function that we've just written. It won't run by itself. So if we type mine, it should go forward and dig a strip for us. So that is all it's going to do at the moment. It's going to do one strip. Perfect. So let's change this up a little bit. We can then make this do a tunnel. So function tunnel, and we can have a variable in there called length. So we can call tunnel with a specific length, and then do for I equals 1 to length, do mine. No, not mine. We call it strip, wasn't it? And perfect. And then what we can do is we can call tunnel, and then put in any kind of number. So if you wanted to do 10 to start with, save that, and if I do this, this should now go forward 10. Perfect. It certainly looks like it's going to go forward 10. So now all we need to do is we need to configure it to do probably the main tunnel as well. Although it would be nice to be able to dynamically assign how long this tunnel is going to be. So let's go and edit it. And what we want to do is we want to be able to say, well, I want to tell you what this is going to be. So let's say print how long a tunnel, like that, and then we'll have a variable local length equals gets IO read, but we want to make that a number, so we need to, well, something sounds really close, and then we can do tunnel length. Hopefully that's going to do it for us. So mine, how long a tunnel, let's try it out for 2. Perfect. So mine, and let's go 24. Now the one thing this isn't going to do is it's not going to place torches down yet. And really this is going to leave a lot of stuff in the walls, but it's basically just to get the framework of our mine in place, and then running along and adding in or digging out the walls is a much easier than digging a tunnel in the first place. And that seems to go. Let's do another 24, shall we? And we can let that go. So ultimately what we're going to do with this mining script is have it do our standard branch mine for us and deal with everything it's got. We will still need to come down and dig out the walls, but as I say, that'll be easy enough once we got the tunnels in place. And the way we've got this, it should expose most of the ores on each layer, so we can basically see pretty much all the blocks for 3 layers, as long as we're digging tunnels there. So that's quite cool. And how far have we got to go? That's actually perfect. So let's pick that up. Pretty much, we got a bunch of lava there, which I'm not keen on lava. Let's go back anyhow and see if we can add something else to the program. As you see, we've still got quite a few resources down these tunnels, so I do need to come down and carry on pulling this stuff out. So the next bit that I would like to get this turtle doing is actually digging this 3x3 main shaft. So what we'll do, we'll throw him down and let's see, edit mine. We'll get rid of that tunnel function. Actually no, the tunnel function can stay, but this bit here can go, because we don't necessarily need to input that at this point. We can we can call that very easily later on, so I don't need to add that in. What we can do, we'll make a layer function which is going to do a 3x3 layer. So basically what we'll do is we will call that strip to dig out the first one in front and move us forward. Then we want to turn left and then do a strip. Then we want to turn left twice, I guess. And then we want to repeat until forward. And then do another strip. Then come back and turn left. Which is a bit of a convoluted little function, but basically what that'll do is that will dig the strip in front of it. It's going to turn left, dig the strip to the left, then turn around, dig the strip to the right, and then go back and turn left and face forward. So let's try that by just calling it as a layer, make sure everything's working. So that should go left, dig that one, turn around and dig that one, and perfect. just to prove that that's going to do what we want it to do. Cool. So now we can do kind of what we did before. We can make a function called function haul, and we can use length there, which she's probably yeah, no, that's fine. And then what we can do is, say, for I equals 1 to length, do layer and end, and then we can haul 10 like so, and then we go mine. It should dig or extend this tunnel 10 forward, ideally, if I've got it right. Now really we want to make sure this is going to put torches for us as well, so that'll be one of the things to add into this. Also I want to empty in all this stuff when it gets full up, so we will need to do that as well. How have we got these torches going? Can't remember how much of a gap I left. Probably it's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. Who cares? For the OCD ones amongst you. So that's the basics of our mining program. So we've got the two different parts of digging forward in a hallway, making the main hall, and then digging a 1x3 tunnel. Now what we need to do is make a function or a way to string them together so that we can have as long a tunnel as we want, with side tunnels coming off in the right places and the length that we want, and joining them up at the back, because we like to join them up at the back. So there we go. That is the basics of this program, and that's going to hopefully do all of our mining for us. And oh my god, bat gonna get in the way. So let's edit the program now. To dig the mine, I guess what we want to do is, so we want a way to make sure that it's got enough fuel to do what we want. So let's make a function for that. Function refuel, and let's put target, or no, min has a minimum fuel level. So if get fuel level is less than min, then that's it. Shell.run I think it works like that. So what that should do for us is it's going to check the fuel level, and if the fuel level is lower than the minimum which we set, it's going to try and refuel all, and that should run as you would type it into the main OS. I think actually it's not shell to run, it's going to be OS run, I think. So let's try this with print. Give us a bit of feedback. Refueling. Like so. And yeah. Oh, actually what we'll do is we'll now just say refuel 5,000, because I know it's got less than 5,000 fuel, so that should at least print refueling on the screen, if that function is going to work. Although I should really put some fuel in there to see if it's going to work. Let's do that. So it's mine. File not found. Okay. Okay, so that's not right then, what I did there. Because it would use that as, it would use logs as fuel. Let's try shell, shall we? Which is probably not right either. Yep, no, that is right. Perfect. Oh, and it tells us fuel level. Why would it do that? Oh yes, it would do that because we just refueled, and that's what that function does. Perfect. That's even better, because that's going to give us even more feedback. So what we could probably do after that is say if turtle get fuel level now, if it's still less than min, then print not enough fuel to continue, and break. So that way that we don't have our turtle just running out of fuel randomly in the middle of nowhere. He's going to stop and tell us why he stopped. Perfect. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, so let's just have a look at our mind for a moment and just work out exactly how we want to set this up. And I'm thinking that this video's gone a bit long already, or it will go long if I carry on, so I think we will have to carry this program on a later date. But basically, as you can see, this is a repeating pattern of 3. So, well, actually it's going to be a repeating pattern of 6 pretty much, but it's 3. We have 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be the same, 3. So that's how we want to actually build our tunnel in sections of 3. So if I make a section function that will do the 2 side tunnels and the main hallway, that should work fine, shouldn't it? Should be exactly what we want. Okay. As I said though, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. So hopefully, if you were remotely interested in Lua and the turtle scripting, that has taught you a little bit. We will have some more fun things to do with this later on. Ultimately, this is going to be very similar to a script that I've got already on my paste bin, which you might want to go and check out. It's almost complete. The only thing it doesn't do that I would like it to do is refuel torches. But we will continue with this program later on, and hopefully have an auto miner. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Please be sure to follow in all the places and hit that like button if you've learnt something or enjoyed the video. Bye for now.